Hello and welcome back to another video session where we are addressing the frequently asked questions in the NPTEL forum. In this session, we will specifically discuss the questions related to design thinking in practice. With me is Professor Bala and Sham. And the first question that we have is, how do I know which user to interview or observe during the empathize phase?
The first thing is to list down who will be your target audience. So, whom do you want to speak to? To make a list of all of these people, you can call them recruiting. When you're thinking about talking to somebody, you need to find out who is it that you want to help out. So, those will be your target user profiles, personas, if you will. So, note that down, make a plan, and make sure that you have talked to your participants, your users before making an appointment with them. If you're going to a public place and then making it, look for a profile that you are interested in helping out. Because if you target everybody, it becomes a rather critical prospect. So make sure you stick to that, and also make sure that you at least have some diversity in whom you are speaking to. Maybe your one or two profiles would be nice. That would be my recommendation.
Thank you so much, sir. I think that quite about answers this question. The next one that we have is, what's the best way to take notes during user interviews or observations?
First and foremost, it will be to go in pairs, at least two people, so that one person can lead the whole questioning or observing, and the second one can make notes. In our experience, we've always found that taking pictures or videos actually helps you even when you're done with the user interviews. Of course, you have to do that with the user's permission. Some of them may not agree to it. That's okay. Then you take down your notes. If they agree to it, use those and promise them that you will use it only for research and not for publishing it anywhere. You can use some templates or frameworks, if you have any, to organize, what your results are coming out. So just collate them in the way that you want later on. But you will have to do post-processing also. During the interview, it's better to take down notes in a paper and videograph or photograph your users using the product and service, or even interacting with you.
The next question that we have is having some prior experience or expertise in any field a must for applying design thinking?
Not really. We don't prescribe that you should have a certain expertise or not. You can come with an open mind. The passion to help somebody is what we look for. That's the precursor to design thinking, that you should be motivated enough to help somebody out with something that you find bothersome and you want to help out. So we don't really recommend any particular technology expertise or psychological expertise. If those are there, if it comes in handy for you, that's great. Otherwise, we don't really prescribe anything like that.
I think that is the last question pertaining to the application bit of design thinking. Next, we will discuss more questions on general key points while practicing design thinking. And the first question that comes up to us is, what are the key points one should remember while practicing design thinking?
Well, as the name goes, design thinking is human-centered design. So, always focus on the human being. However great your technology, your psychological product, your service may be, always imagine that, this is a product or service or an idea that I'm going to come up with. It is going to be used by, and fill that blank with, a person. Okay, that will give you your necessary grounding for thinking about the product and service that you're going to come up with. Okay, and also be open to feedback from your users. They may trash your best feature. You may think that's the best feature ever, that may be the most creative idea you come up with, and your users may not even like it or may not even notice it. Even worse, like they may not like it, then you can note it out. You will not even notice that brilliant feature that he came up with. Be ready for that and be ready to take a lot of feedback. But the ultimate decision is yours. Whether you want to make a design change or not is yours, because the customers don't know precisely what they want. So take a decision based on your own judgment, your own expertise, and not what verbatim what the user or customer says. They may say, I like it, I don't like it, but you apply your own at your elbow. That's second tip that I can help you out with.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, sir. Next question that we have with us is, how to apply design thinking if you are an educator or into academics? And before you answer that, I'd like to give some more context to this question. Is that in many of the workshops that we've conducted, and a lot of the people who register for this course itself are join with the purpose of teaching design thinking further to their students, or maybe applying it to the teams. And most of them are from an academic background. So this question has popped up physically, or in the sessions, in the live sessions, and otherwise on the forum also. So I think it's a important question to address here.
I think that as an educator myself, I have faced this question. I've asked this to myself also. There are two aspects to this, two perspectives to this. One is to really look at what is it that I can do to make my the life of my students better. So observe your students. Where is it that they need help? Where is it that they can, from their point of view, what is it that we can help them out with? That's something that we can do. As a practitioner of design thinking, you can do this. Whether it is a curriculum or course that you're designing, whether it is a project that you want to give them, observe it from their point of view. If you have teams made, then look at team dynamics and look at all that. So observe that. Asking them doesn't help. Observe all of these. So this is me as a practitioner of design thinking. The second aspect is to give them projects on the applying design thinking themselves. So then they can be, so now you can use it from practice, saying, yes, I have applied design thinking before. And here I'm asking my students to apply design thinking in their own domain, which could be mechanical engineering, it could be finance, it could be HR, whatever is your discipline. Make them put their own users, themselves into their users' shoes and apply design thinking. So that those are the two-pronged approach I would say you can do in a classroom setting. When you're an educator, you're into academics, it can really help you as well as your students in applying design thinking.
With that, I think we are at the end of this section also. We'll be back with more questions on the sections that lie ahead, that is, analyze, solve, test, and correlated topics. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back with more questions. See you.